The I Did Not Make These Rankings podcast network includes An Evening at the Movies, Crime Rewind, Crushgasm, Literature Reapers, Love is Black, Men Are the Prize, The Simplest, and of course, Masturbators. Please check out all of our podcasts for all of your different podcast needs at idnmtrpodcastnetwork.com. Now, Masturbators is always done in front of a live social media audience and is a mature podcast that talks about mature things. It is not kid-friendly, but if you want to listen with your kids, that's on you. We warned you, and have a good day.
Hello. Welcome to Masturbators Presents Bracket Reviews. My name is DeAndre Robinson, and I am here with three of the best, starting with CJ. How you doing, CJ?
Oh, I'm doing great this morning. I thought I was going to be hungover, but I'm cool. Hey. Shout out to not being hungover.
And Casey? Casey? All right, Casey has some technical difficulties. All right, so Casey having some technical difficulties right now. So let's bring in Amanda. How you doing, Amanda?
Hello. Sorry, had to go pick up my daughter.
I understand. How are you?
I'm good. I'm hungry. Sorry. I'm a hot mess today.
And we have Joshua. Joshua, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, I'm doing good, man. Hopefully everybody can hear me better.
Oh, yeah.
The last time I was on here, had a little bit of audio issue.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't become much better than last time. All right, let's try Casey one more time. Casey, you can hear us?
He looks frozen.
Okay.
I can hear you breaking up, but just in case you all can hear me, I'm Casey, host of An Evening at the Movies and Literature Reapers, well, co-host. I'm happy to be here. I'll turn the reins back over to you, though, in case I cut out on me again.
Okay, so we are going to be doing the bracket review for horror movies. So we did the horror movies. This will be coming out actually on Monday, just for you in person. So this should be coming out on the 30th. All right. And we took 104 horror movies brought to you by Rotten Tomatoes. If you got a problem with these rankings, blame Rotten Tomatoes.
Fuck Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Fuck Rotten Tomatoes.
All right. So here's how it goes. The highest seed will always play the lowest seed. There's a bye in the fourth and the quarterfinals. 4 play-in movies. The top 2 moved on. There will be a third place game, which we actually started for this bracket. Started asking social media about the third place game. So what's going to happen for the third place game is social media will have the winner of the third place game. So social media will have 1 vote. CJ will have a vote. Amanda will have a vote. Casey will have a vote, and Joshua will have a vote. Okay, and and social media will go last. I'm not gonna tell y'all who won that until then.
All right.
With that being said, are you guys ready?
Ready.
All right. So the 4 playing games are Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, 2023.
Wow.
Tales from the Hood, 1995, Heath, 2007, and Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors, 1987.
Should not have been a play-in.
Yeah,
Rotten Tomatoes.
That's the best one.
Yeah.
How y'all gonna get that wrong, man?
Right?
So, with that being said, the 2 movies that moved on
I'm not even justifying that shit with a response.
The 2 movies that moved on was Tales from the Hood, 1995, and A Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors, 1987.
As long as that moved on
the regular bracket, but that's all right.
All right. So we have going into the bracket. We have number 1, Psycho, 1960, versus number 100, The Conjuring, 2013.
100.
How the hell did the
I
Conjuring
need to
get
do this
100?
list myself,
Hey,
right?
I got plenty of issues with this list that I will get into. There's some omissions that I'm kind of pissed off about, but man,
The Conjuring
Rotten
is at the very
Tomatoes.
least a top 50. At the least.
Absolutely.
Agreed.
Okay. So
Sorry, Ray.
Yeah.
You knew that I was going to have opinions here.
I know. I'm not nowhere near mad at it. I'm not nowhere near mad at you. All right. So Psycho 1 on Twitter, The Conjuring 1 on Facebook. Psycho
Really?
wins by the Psycho wins by 59% of the total votes.
That's interesting.
All
I
right.
think it kind of shows the age of people that are voting.
Yeah.
So we have number 2. Get
You're
Out.
old too. I don't want to hear it.
Whoa! That's not what I meant. I meant younger people
Wow.
were voting
Man,
for The Conjuring.
I felt attacked there. Fuck. Like, man.
Number 2, Get Out 2017. Verse number 99, Misery 1990. Misery 1 on Twitter. Get Out 1 on Facebook. Get Out wins by 51% of the total votes.
That was too close.
Damn, way
So
too close.
Should have been a
Can
Friday
I-
vote.
I think the reason for that is that for you guys, absolutely, Get Out is a fucking horror movie. When I watched it, I didn't really consider it a horror movie. I considered it a thriller, kind of like Silence of the Lambs, which is also not a horror movie. So I think Get Out is the better movie, but I don't know. That's the only reason I can think for that.
My question is: do you consider the other movie horror movie?
Yeah, exactly. That's about the button.
Because it's the same type of movie.
Misery's not a horror movie.
No motherfuckers getting getting kidnapped,
guess,
being
that's
held against
true.
the will. Yeah.
I guess
So
it's just.
you can't consider one a horror movie and not the other.
I mean, that's true. I guess because Misery's just always been ingrained in my head because it's Stephen King, it's horror, but that makes sense.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Stephen King doesn't just have horror movies too. So
I know that.
all right.
Yeah.
So
Touche.
When she hobbled that dude, that was man. I almost lost it. I was like, no, not for me.
Okay,
I didn't-
They showed his foot. Oh, nope.
I've asked Dre
That's
this. So
great-
let me
that's
ask you,
Dre's favorite
CJ.
scene.
Yeah.
In the book, she chops off his feet.
Mhm.
Would you rather have your feet chopped off or have your ankles broken like she did in the movie?
Ah, man. I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah,
I mean,
I
They
cried
both-
just thinking about either one.
they
I
both-
mean, if we're being real, if you get them hobbled like she did, you're gonna have to get them chopped off anyway. So might as well
Yeah.
get them chopped off right there from the start.
You can get prosthetics.
Exactly.
Yeah.
all right. Number 3, Willy's Wonderland 2021 versus number 98, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1974.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
How in the fuck is Willy's Wonderland freaking number 3 and Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3 is a fucking playing game?
Right?
Rotten
Alright.
Tomatoes.
So 1, RottenTomatoes.com. 2,
Mhm.
College. I enjoyed Willy's Wonderland way more than I enjoyed Nightmare on Elm Street. I did personally. I personally did.
I mean, I
I
like
did.
Willy's Wonderland, but
And I want to compare it to, because I know as this episode came on last night, Five Nights at Freddy's came out, and basically the same fucking movie. So I'm
Right.
going to compare it.
I ain't gonna lie,
Oh yeah, I
man.
do see that.
Like, I feel like Willie's better than Five Nights at Freddy. I watched it last night,
I did too.
but I don't want to spoil anything for y'all, so we can move. on.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think Willy's Wonderland they knew the FNAF movie was coming, but it took for fucking ever. So they're like, we'll make our own movie that's basically the same thing, but just not call it that.
Right.
Yeah, but the concept of that man not what's his name? What's his face on Willy Wonderland?
Nicolas
Nicolas
Cage.
Cage.
Nicolas Cage. He didn't talk. He didn't say a single fucking word the whole movie, and it was
Best
fucking
Cage dialogue ever.
it was fucking amazing. All right, Howard, though, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre wins by 68% of the total votes.
As it should.
Number 4, Us 2019 Versus number 97, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, 1988.
Wow.
And Us wins by 57% of the total votes.
I thought Us was scarier than Get
Really?
Out. I
Us
liked
had more.
Get Out better as a movie, but I thought Us was scarier.
Us had more jump scares, so I
Yeah.
would say that Us was more scarier. But you're right. I think Get Out was a better overall movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Number 5, Alien, 1979. Verse number 96, The Wicker Man,
Not a horror.
1973. Which one, Alien or Wicker Man?
Alien.
What?
It's
Yeah.
I'm gonna
sci-fi
disagree with
horror.
you there, man. Like
Yeah,
that tone
yeah.
for that
Hey.
movie.
Yeah, no, I used to own that movie. They're like, it's not very entertaining, but it's still a horror movie.
Oh, yeah. Alien definitely horror word to me. Howard, though, Alien wins by 80% of the total votes. All right. Number 6, King Kong, 1933. Versus number 95, Wishmaster, 1997.
Neither one of these belong on this list.
King Kong wins by 64% of the total votes.
I voted for it just for the old school monster nostalgia.
All right.
Number 7, Nosferatu, 1922. Versus number 94, Fright Night, 1985. And Fright Night wins by 65% of the total votes.
Yeah, baby.
Oh
It
yeah.
was so hot for Chris Sarandon in the 80s. Woo!
So, Facebook user says Wishmaster was great, though.
Was it
I'm
though?
not sure who.
You know what? I'm gonna
No.
agree with him though, because the first Wishmaster I enjoy. Wes Craven tried to change it up, and I liked it. The rest are booty though.
Yeah.
So I watched all 6 of these Wishmaster movies.
Oh, wow.
There's 6 of them?
There's like 5 or 6 of them, yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
So and I don't mind them at all. I don't. Some of the last one get a little preachy though, I mean, which is confusing to me. But I didn't mind them at all. So that was Chancey saying the Wishmaster was great though. Chancey, if you want to see your name, just go on my page. And
So Chancey.
all right, number 8, 28 Days Later, 2002. Verse number 93, Attack the Block, 2011. 28 Days Later wins by 90% of the total votes.
I have not seen Attack the Block.
Me neither.
You shouldn't. Well, you didn't? We had to watch it for one of our things.
I know. That's a good idea. I did not watch that movie.
He's a liar.
I bullshit all the way through that episode.
Yeah, well, apparently
I couldn't find it.
Apparently we had to. Apparently it's so good that the second one's coming out like in a year or two. Second Block 2.
Oh, nice.
No, nice. Is it though?
I think it belongs on the list, but it's worth a watch.
The fucking aliens look like dogs. That shit is horrible. All right, number 9, The Invisible Man, 2020. Verse number 92, The Blair Witch Project, 1999. The Blair Witch Project wins on Twitter. The Invisible Man won on Facebook. The Blair Witch Project wins by 59% of the total votes.
That Invisible Man movie was not good.
Nah, I didn't care for it.
So I watched it. I didn't mind it. However, though, that's the line again between thriller and horror. Because
Yeah.
it didn't feel like a horror movie to me. It did have jump scares, yes, but even Sounds of the Limb had jump scares, like 1 or 2 of them. So
Yeah.
I mean, anyway. Number 10, A Quiet Place, 2018. Verse number 91, Child's Play, 1988.
Oh, I hate this.
Like both of these movies, man. Damn.
Child's Play wins by 70% of the total votes.
What? That should have been
Yeah.
closer. But okay.
I don't know. I've never seen A Quiet Place.
It's scary.
No. Oh no, it's definitely scary to me. Though I think that's like the one horror movie that I immediately die. Like,
Oh yeah. Well, and
no,
Emily
can't-
Blunt does so well. Like the whole giving birth scene and not making a sound, like that made my entire body hurt just watching that.
Yeah. Me and my roommates watched it, and like halfway through, we're like, "Why are we being quiet the whole movie? We're just with everybody, quiet as hell, pins and needles, you know."
Yep.
yeah, you're trying to knock you got.
Though Chucky deserves this win. I mean, they have the most
Yeah.
continuity out of any of these movies, so I'm with it.
So my thing is movies like The Quiet Place and Bird Box where you can't use some of your senses.
Mhm.
I don't like that shit at all. That doesn't scare me. But I like the shit. I can't talk or see. Oh, fuck that. You know?
Right?
All right. Number 11, Bride of Frankenstein, 1935. Or number 90, Bone Tomahawk, 2015.
What the fuck is Bone Tomahawk?
Damn.
It's a Western horror.
Mm,
I have not watched it.
neither.
Bride of Frankenstein won on Twitter. Bone Tomahawk actually won on Facebook. Bride of Frankenstein wins by 58% of the total votes.
That works for me.
When I hear Bone Tomahawk, I'm thinking of a steak.
Mm-hmm.
Look, my problem is how Bone Tomahawk made it on this list when there's a bunch of other really good horror movies
Right?
that they're making on, like Terrifier's not on
Yeah,
this list.
thank you.
Hell,
Yeah.
LLC's not on this list. Like,
Oh, that's a good one. I was mad that wasn't on here.
right.
So Shanna, because the Facebook user, right? I'm looking go back and forth. Shanna says that Bone Tomahawk sounds delicious. It's like
Tomahawks are delicious.
Right?
Yes, dude.
Throw them up.
Expensive.
Shanna, if you want to see your name, so I'll keep going back and forth. Please go on my page.
Joshua, let's
And-
make our own list.
Hey, I'm down to do it.
Cannibal needles are terrifying. This she says.
Fair.
All right.
Yeah. I think I know how Rotten Tomatoes makes their list. They just put 200 movies on a wall and just throw darts at it.
So these are so this actually, because what I started doing like today, like now soon, these are actually talking about Rotten Tomatoes rankings. What I started doing is looking at Rotten Tomatoes scores and ranking that way. So I think next year I'll probably do that way, look at Rotten Tomatoes scores and then keep doing that way. But this is just actual people when Rotten Tomatoes came together, made this list and said, okay, let's stick with this. that's what he said. All right?
Let's look at IMDb's list.
IMDb's are horrible too. Like, it's
Oh,
not
really?
good.
Yeah,
So-
they are. Oh, man.
I mean, honestly,
But I
we'd be
did-
better off. Oh, sorry.
When we did buddy cop movies, they were so lazy with theirs because they had like Beverly Hills Cop 1, 2, and 3 back to back to back. I know for a fact.
Oh,
back
boy.
to back. So they're lazy with their list. At least at Rotten Tomatoes, they horrible or not, they sit down and actually construct the list. Just like I'm going to start doing with the points. Sorry, go ahead, Joshua.
I was just gonna say we'd be better off going on Shudder and just looking at what they have listed for popular movies and going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This list right here,
Shopping Mall would have made the list.
right? Chopping Mall.
Fucking love Chopping Mall.
It should have been on the list, man. That's a classic.
Yeah.
All right, number 12, Jaws, 1975. Verse number 89, The Dead Zone, 1983. Jaws wins by 84% of the total votes.
Poor made-for-TV movies.
Number 13, The Babadook, 2014. Verse number 88, Candyman, 2021.
Hmm.
Candyman wins by 73% of the total votes.
Over the Babadook, y'all bullshitting.
Babadook is fucked up.
Number one, how the hell did the new Candyman make it on this list and not the old Candyman?
So I want to say this right now because I actually don't remember if the old Candyman. I don't think the old Candyman did make the list actually, but the new Candyman wasn't bad. I mean, I actually enjoyed that movie actually.
Oh, it was good.
Yeah, but
But the Babadook versus that, have y'all seen the Babadook?
Well, according to Shanna, she hated it.
yeah, she did not care for it. I've only seen it once, but it is fucked up.
Oh yeah.
All right, number 14, Frankenstein, 1931. Versus number 87, 1922, 2017. Frankenstein wins by 90% of the total votes.
Wow. Okay.
Number
It's scary.
15. Yeah, well, I mean, Frankenstein came out in 1931, so everything on screen was scary. Even
Hey now.
it really was. Even girls showing their knees was fucking people screaming at the TV. All right. Shannon said, if I wanted to hear screaming kids, I'll go Chuck E. Cheese and at least they have pizza.
Right.
And beer, but you can only buy like 2.
Oh, that's ridiculous. You know, with kids, you only get 2 beers? Oh, fuck that.
They
I
probably
don't know if they
overpriced
still
anyway.
do that, but they used to limit how many you could purchase as an adult.
So
Hey, all you need is gift bags.
maybe that's the East Coast. So maybe that's the West Coast thing because the East Coast you cannot get beer just Chuck E. Cheese at all. They've been busting just DZ you could, but beer no.
Well, I'm in the South, so I don't know.
You can't get beer here at Chuck E. Cheese either.
That's ridiculous.
Right?
All right, number 15, The Lighthouse, 2019, versus number 86, The Wolfman, 1941. On Facebook, this was a 50-50 split. The Wolfman wins by 62% of the total votes.
I have not seen The Lighthouse.
Well, apparently, I haven't seen either, but apparently it's just, I don't know, it's about ghosts and gay love, something like that. I don't mind it. It just,
I've seen it. It's disturbing.
Gay ghosts in love, or okay, you have to show Shanna's comment so I can tell you guys what we do for football games.
Gay ghost.
Hey, gay people can be ghosts too.
Boo.
that's fucked up.
You're so wrong.
That's fucked up. All right, listen, keep going. Listen, number 16, Invasions of Body Snatchers, 1956. Or number 85, Dawn of the Dead, 1978. Dawn of the Dead wins by 64% of the total votes.
Should have been higher.
Yeah.
Number 17, The Exorcist, 1973. Versus number 84, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, 1931. And The Exorcist wins by 87% of the total votes.
Nice.
And Shannon said the booty snatcher should have won.
Booty snatcher.
Booty snatcher.
Ah.
I like shit and I won't shit. So that's
That would be a horror movie.
That would be.
Sounds like a horror porno, Invasion of the Booty Snatcher.
All right, number 18, Hereditary, 2018. Versus number 83, Shaun of the Dead, 2004.
Aw.
Damn. That's a tough one.
Shaun of the Dead wins by 64% of the total votes.
I mean, Shaun of the Dead is horror comedy, which I think is a separate genre from just horror. I don't know. Hereditary was scary.
I mean, it has
But
horror in
it's
it.
still horror, though.
I know, but I feel like they deserve their own bracket, horror comedy.
All right. Number 19, Let the Right One In, 2008. Versus number 82, Final Destination, 2000. Final Destination wins by 81% of the total votes.
Nice.
I should think the Final Destination 2 is scarier because so I'm not really scared of anything, but I take from what I see, and every time I drive behind a log truck, I pull over.
Yeah,
For
real.
Pull right the fuck over. Let's pull over or go around it or hit the right. But I'm never going.
Exactly.
I'm never behind it. Never.
Yeah. And I don't walk too close to buildings. So just get that fucking ladder shit come down. No.
I mean, in a Final Destination movie, you can't do anything. Can't take your car to the car wash.
Right? Can't work out.
Can't get a massage.
Right? Shit. All right.
Yeah, those get murked everywhere.
Number 20, It Follows, 2014. Versus number 81, Don't Breathe, 2016.
Damn.
Dang.
Don't Breathe wins by 73% of the total votes.
I disagree with that.
Yeah. Y'all gotta put a little more respect on It Follows than that, man. That concept was very unique.
Yes.
All right.
Everybody's scared of STDs.
Right?
You're damn right. Damn right.
Yeah.
Number 21, The Omen, 1976. Versus number 80, Reanimator, 1985.
Oh.
And The Omen wins by 85% of the total votes.
Damn.
We should do a creepy kids bracket.
Ugh.
Creepy kids. Number one pick for me is kids. Listen, you can't get any creepy and fucked up more than those kids in that movie.
What about Children of the Corn?
I love Children of the Corn. Children of the Corn 4 is probably the better one. However, though,
those kids aren't scary.
Listen, I'm more scared of real life, and what those kids did in kids, shit.
I have no legs.
Yeah.
And Shannon said, "You want some of my home movies?"
Is your booty getting snatched? Yeah, let's see it. Oh, she means about kid stuff. Okay. I take back what I said. Sorry.
Oh, damn.
Malachi.
All right. Number 22, Night of the Living Dead, 1968. Or number 79, Zombieland, 2009.
Zombieland's not scary.
It's still a horror movie.
Yeah, another horror comedy.
Zombieland wins by 59% of the total votes.
Disrespect to Night of the Living Dead.
I mean, saying Zombieland is a horror movie is like saying Zombies versus Strippers is a horror movie.
Yeah.
I mean, you're right.
It
you're
is.
also wrong.
It's classified as horror because it has the undead. Does that make Twilight a horror movie? Twilight's a horror movie for a whole other reason, but
yes, I am scared of people that won't watch that.
Twilight is a horror movie.
Yeah.
Had half my colon snatched, so booty snatched.
Oh man, Sharon killed it.
Number 23, Aliens, 1986. Or number 78, It Comes at Night, 2017.
Ooh.
Aliens wins by 90% of the total votes. It beat the porno. Because it Comes at Night literally like a porno.
all right. Now, I disagree with Casey about Alien not being horror. But I will say Aliens, I can't really call that horror. I mean, that's definitely more of an action thriller.
I mean, they're the same movie.
Not even close.
Not really. Because, I mean, one, you got the Marines, and you got the kid, and she's got the flamethrower and the power suit. The other one, they're just going through the corridors getting stalked by an unstoppable creature.
Until something
popped out of
breaks
somebody's
out of the guy's stomach. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't see the monster till like the end of the movie. But I'm sorry, the first Alien is not that entertaining. The second one is great.
So my question for you, Josh, because it's a concept, and I don't think this movie's on here, but is Predator a horror movie?
You know,
for that same reason. For that same reason,
I wouldn't call Predator a horror movie.
Okay.
I wouldn't even put it on this list. Like for an action movie, sci-fi, yeah, but for a horror movie, nah. Thriller, maybe.
I don't think Predator's on this list, but that's my thing. Some of these could be considered horror, and technically they are horror, but some of these don't feel like horror, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fear is relative, so.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point, Amanda.
All right, number 24, Dr. Sleep, 2019. Verse number 77, The Shining, 1980.
Damn, how are they going to put those together like that? That's kind of foul.
I feel violated.
Well, we're more violated because The Shining went on Twitter, but Dr. Sleep went on Facebook. The Shining wins by 70% of the votes, though.
As it should. I mean, I like Dr. Sleep, but the OG?
Yeah.
Number 25, The Silence of the Lambs, 1991. Versus number 76, An American Werewolf in London, 1981.
Ooh.
Come on, werewolf.
Silence won on Twitter. Werewolf won on Facebook. Silence wins by 60% of the total votes.
Damn.
I
The
mean, that
horror
scene
movie.
in American Werewolf in London where he changes into the werewolf, like I know we've seen the Wolfman and whatever, but that was the first time I ever saw like such a visceral scene of like somebody morphing into. Like, it scared the shit out of me.
So graphic. Yeah.
Very graphic.
Yeah. That shit was amazing. And Silence of the Lambs is not a horror movie.
You know what, CJ? I'm with you on that. Like,
It
completely.
really is not.
I mean, Hannibal is scary. Him eating the dude's liver with some Chianti. I mean,
Yeah.
All right.
it's just not a
Howard,
classic.
Yeah.
well,
But-
number 26, Halloween, 1978.
Yeah.
Or number 75, Dead Alive, 1992. Halloween wins by 83% of the total votes.
Why?
Shut up, CJ. Don't make me start.
Number 27, Rosemary's Baby, 1968. Versus number 74, The Fly, 1986. Rosemary Baby won on Twitter. Actually, Rosemary won on both. They won by 65% of the total votes.
Mm.
These are both scary, but I think being pregnant with a monster is
With the
with
devil
the
baby?
devil
The
is
devil baby? Yeah, you're damn right.
terrifying.
Right?
All right. Number 28, The Thing, 1982. Versus number 73, A Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984. Nightmare on Elm Street wins by 74% of the total votes.
Very nice.
All right. So before we go on, Casey said he might have to go because his Wi-Fi is messing up. So Casey, if you have to go, you can go. If you want to come back, you can. You think you can come back, but definitely we'll have you come.
Don't leave us.
And Shannon says Halloween. It's a whole movie franchise named after a holiday.
And it was the first movie to do that.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, based on the name, it's gonna make it onto any horror Halloween movie list.
I mean, yeah,
But it's an OG movie.
but that movie scared the shit out of me my entire life. So
I wish I
so-
was like older
How?
and
He
had seen it when it came
movie.
out, because when I watched it, I was bored compared to like some of the newer ones. But
I
Thank
saw it
you.
when I was 5. So
Yeah.
So
oh, yeah,
my
that was
thing.
scary.
So my thing is what Shannon said about how holidays getting their own movie and it's going to be scary because Thanksgiving coming out this year. That's a horror slasher movie.
Mhm.
That's coming out. So
I think it looks
I mean,
good.
That shit looks savage.
so that's what I'm saying. All right.
McDreamy's in it, so I'll watch it.
Number 29, The Poltergeist, 1982. Versus number 72, The Mummy, 1932.
Ooh.
On Facebook alone, Poltergeist wins by 100% of the votes.
Damn.
Poltergeist wins by 91% of the total votes.
I like it. That pool scene. Oh,
Yeah,
They're here. All right.
she was so
Uh,
cute.
that and staticky TVs, man.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know. Every time your TV start fucking up, like, nope, turn the shit off.
The first time Abby and I watched
Hell yeah.
Abby watched Nightmare on Elm Street with me, whenever Glenn's fallen asleep and they're playing the national anthem and then it goes to fuzz, she's like, "What the hell is happening?" I was like, "You're not old enough to know. This is at midnight. Your TV went off."
Right?
So,
Yeah.
Chance is right. They had real skeletons in that movie.
Yep.
Whatever they got paid, it wasn't enough.
Nope. Not enough at all. Especially what happened to that poor girl, man. Oof.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they pay with their lives.
Number 30, The Cabin in the Woods, 2011. Versus number 71, The Host, 2006. On Facebook alone, Cabin won by 100% of the votes. Cabin in the Woods wins by 93% of the total votes.
That's I figured it would.
Yeah.
And Shannon says, I miss Zelda. I'm not gonna try to say last. Rubinstein.
Rubenstein.
Rubenstein.
There you go.
Mm.
All right.
I love turning 16 candles.
Oh, man.
They forgot my fucking birthday. All right. Number 31, The Witch, 2015. Versus number 70, House on Haunted Hill, 1959.
Mm.
House on Haunted Hill wins by 77% of the total votes.
That surprises me.
Wow. Especially the old version like that.
Yeah. I mean, I like it, but it's not. The Witch was scary to me.
I ain't gonna lie, man. The Witch is the first movie in a while I had to turn off partway through and then watch a different day because I was just like, yeah, I ain't with it.
Shannon says Teen Witch for her.
Teen Witch ain't scary.
Number 32, The Conjuring 2 in 2016. Or number 69, Slither, 2006.
Damn.
The Conjuring 2 wins by 72% of the total votes.
Nice.
Okay.
So was The Conjuring 2 better than The Conjuring?
I think so. I think it was scarier. Like, I thought the first one had a better story, but the second one was scarier.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 33, 10 Cloverfield Lane, 2016. Versus number 68, Paranormal Activity, 2007. Paranormal Activity wins by 70% of the total votes.
Mm. Paranormal Activity is only fun to watch one time. Kind of like the Blair Witch Project. Once it's ruined for you, then it's just boring.
I agree, unless you're watching with somebody who's never seen it and they're real gullible and they believe you when you tell them it's a real story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my only thing is, I know I say this a lot about both these movies, but I respect hustle.
Yeah.
Both their budgets was like $20,000, something like that, $30,000, and they made over $600 million each. So I will respect hustle with that. All right.
Yeah.
Do you respect
Blair Witch Project
Halloween
is not
as well?
scary at all. Yeah. I laugh all the way through Blair Witch Project.
I respect whatever happens like that. So I respect that. 800 House, whatever. Number 34. Oh, Saw, definitely Saw franchise. That budget was $15,000, and most of that money went to the guy from, I forgot his name, the guy from Princess Bride.
Oh yeah, Carrie Ellis.
Yeah. All right. So number 34, Host, 2020. Versus number 67, Revenge, 2017. On Facebook, this was a 50-50 split. Host wins by 57% of the total votes.
I haven't seen Revenge. I don't even know what it is.
Me neither. All right. Number 35, Under the Shadow, 2016. Versus number 66, Tremors, 1990. On Facebook, this is 100% going to Tremors. Tremors wins by 97% of the total votes.
Nice. When in doubt, vote for Kevin Bacon.
Right.
Yeah, I guess you never seen R.I.P.D. then. All right, so
I kind of like that movie.
I did too. It's okay, Amanda. I thought it was a top horror movie.
Wow.
All right. Okay. Number 36, Little Shop of Horror, 1986. Versus number 65, The Ring, 1998. The Ring won on Twitter. Little Shop won on Facebook. Little Shop of Horror wins by 52% of the total votes.
Yeah.
I
think the singing made it creepier.
It's a musical. It even though it's horror, it's so cheeky that it's not. The Ring was fucking scary.
Yeah. No, I was just saying. No, I was saying like the singing made it even creepier and more fucked up to me.
I don't think people were voting.
He's chewing people up while they're singing. Like no.
So God is true. So here's the thing. I tell everybody: watch alternate endings of shit. Alternate ending of Little Shop of Horror. Seymour does not win. He actually get eaten by the fucking plant. Nice. And then the plant takes over the whole world and eats everybody. Okay. Go on YouTube, watch the alternate ending.
That shit was fucked up. That was-
Also, we're talking about Get Out again. So I sent the link to Amanda. If you get a chance to watch the alternate ending of Get Out, go fucking watch it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to sing, all right?
But I can't be scared when Steve Martin is singing, I am your dentist.
I'll be your dentist.
That shit was hilarious. Dude.
He's so
Fuck
cute.
that dude
All
up.
right. So we got a Facebook user. I'm pretty sure this is Harvey saying The Ring is a better horror movie. Yes, The Ring is a better horror movie. And, Harvey, if you want to see your name, go on my page and you can see your name. So yes, The Ring is a better horror movie. However, though, you know what's a better horror movie? Ringo.
Yes.
Go watch Ringo.
Way better.
Ringo was way hard. that shit's way scarier. Way scarier than The Ring. All right.
Well, and I feel like a lot of people are just voting for that movie because of Rick Moranis.
Rick Moranis, yeah.
And he's an American sweetheart. Right?
Exactly. Right?
Little,
It's like
little
Brendan
Giants, Little Giants, and Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. All right.
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. Yep. All right. If I walk into the dentist and I hear I'm your dentist, I'm leaving and calling the cops.
As you should. As you should.
If I walk into the dentist and I hear that, I'm literally going to sing with them.
Yeah.
I'll be your dentist. All right. And Facebook user says the OG is scarier as well. Yeah. So it's Harvey. Harvey, you want to see your face? We'll see your name. Sorry. Go on my page.
The Asian horror movies are always scarier.
Oh, yeah.
Number 37, 1408, 2007. Verse number 64, Tucker and Dale versus Evil, 2010.
Love that movie.
Tucker and Dale won on Twitter. 1408 won on Facebook. 1408 wins by 60% of the total votes.
As much as I love Tucker and Dale, I gotta agree with that
Yeah.
because 1408 I saw in theaters and that fucked me up.
Tucker Dale is the one with the wood chipper, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It was hilarious.
Number 38, The Birds, 1963. Verse number 63, The Love Witch, 2016. The Birds wins by 90% of the total votes.
Yeah, because that's fucking terrifying.
What
God,
the
I hate
hell
birds.
is the? Me too, man. They're scary. Like if I see them flocking, I kind of go back inside.
I hate birds. I'm so scared of birds.
Look, y'all laughing, but I got attacked by a crow one time, and unless you've been attacked by a bird, you don't know how scary that shit is.
I am
You
with
can't do
you. I
nothing
have been
about it
attacked
but
by
run.
birds.
Joshua, I got two questions actually. You said the first question that you said got attacked by a crow, right?
Yeah.
Second question, was it in the Wizard of Oz?
Was there?
was it in the Oz, the land of Oz?
Oh, wow.
Oh damn.
All right. Number 39, Scream 2, 1997. Verse number 62, Harpoon, 2019. Scream 2 wins by 85% of the total votes.
Nice. Did Train to Busan make this list?
Train to Busan did not make the list. No, this list, no.
For
Oh, that's a
shame.
travesty.
For shame. Okay.
Number 40, The Lost Boys, 1987. Verse number 61, Scream, 1996.
Oh.
Scream won on Twitter. The Lost Boys won on Facebook. Scream wins by 57% of the total votes.
Wow. Scream scared me good the first time I saw it. The jump scares were really good, and it was such a fun movie. It definitely got me.
Yeah, they did
So
a really good job in
different.
that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Scream would have got me more if a couple years later they'd make Scary Movie. Could now I just associate the Scary Movie with Scream and like, now I just gotta laugh.
Yeah. No, when that dude came through the hatchback when she was in the car, I was like,
Yeah.
I ain't never gonna say like that.
That was scary.
Number 41, It, 2017. Verse number 60, Frailty, 2002. It wins by 74% of the total votes.
Nice.
Excuse me.
I can't watch Frailty. I've seen it once, and once was enough.
Right.
It was a good movie, but it was just too traumatic.
Mm.
That's Chancey. Well, Chancey will
I
live
know
and
he
die by that
does.
movie.
I know. Child abuse
Uh,
is a non-starter for me. I can't watch it.
I understand. Number 42, Mandy, 2018. Versus number 59, The Loved Ones, 2009. Mandy wins by 75% of the total votes.
Man, Nicolas Cage is cleaning up on this.
Number 43, Leprechaun, 1993. Versus number 58, Evil Dead 2, 1987. And sorry, Evil Dead won on Twitter and on Facebook. Evil Dead wins by 65% of the total votes.
Wow.
So hear me out, and I want to make sure that I make sure everybody understand what I'm about to say. All right, so hear me out. One thing: the Evil Dead series fucking sucks. Them shows are horrible. Those movies are, oh my god, they're horrible. Oh god,
I'm sorry. I love the third one. Army of Darkness. Army of Darkness is fucking amazing. But I agree with the second one. The second one sucked. I was actually watching it with my family, and my cousin literally said, "If one more tree talk, I'm turning this shit off."
Hey, wait, though, are you including Evil Dead Rise? Because I was kind of impressed by that. I thought they did a good job with the new one.
With the new one, I'm sorry, I'm not going to see the new one because all the other ones suck.
Got you. You should check it out. You don't have to see any of the before ones to watch it.
Can I go?
Evil Dead 2 is supposed to be funny. It knows it's making fun of itself. I would call it a horror comedy because they kind of leaned into we know this stuff is garbage, so let's make fun of ourselves.
Yeah,
So-
it's very much supposed to be a B movie, you know.
Yeah.
So let me say this as well though. My first time watching the Evil Dead series, I did watch Army of Darkness first, and Army of Darkness is fucking horrible. I'll get to nobody. Yeah, I said so bad. All right, so all right.
I know.
All right, anyway, number 44, Ready or Not, 2019. Versus number 57, Raw, 2016. Ready or Not wins by 69% of the total votes.
I still can't believe they made a horror movie based on hide and seek. Like,
You know what? I'd like to see a horror movie based on a game of tag.
I was
Like
just
the
thinking
movie-
that.
Like the movie Tag, but make it a horror movie.
I thought that was It Follows.
I mean, I
Uh,
guess it is. I guess it is.
Yeah, no,
They
I had a
don't know they're
nightmare like
playing
that.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd watch it. That'd be interesting.
yeah, I had a nightmare like that, and Freddy was it.
Ooh. Mm-mm.
Yeah, he was just chasing us through a church.
To a church, though. Jesus.
Yeah, it was crazy. Bro.
When we get back to
That
Jaws,
is
I'll tell you about a
great.
nightmare I had about that. It'll make you laugh.
All right. Looking forward to it.
All right. Number 45, His House, 2020. Versus number 56, The Evil Dead, 1981. The Evil Dead wins by 74% of the total votes.
His house? Is that what you said?
His House. No, His House is a Netflix movie.
Okay.
It's actually good though. I mean, it's not bad at all, actually.
It's creepy.
I'll check it
It
out.
really is. All right. Shannon said we should play Red Rover with weapons.
Yeah. Red Rover with that wire from Ghost Ship.
Oh,
Oh, that was messed up.
So
Man.
it's Gunner Truth. I mean, it's not a horror or anything, but all that shit can be done in season 2 of Squid Game.
true.
Yeah.
All that shit can be done in season 2 of Squid Game. All right?
Man, I'm looking forward to the reality TV version they're about to do.
Oh, I didn't
what?
know that was a thing.
Squid
what?
Game.
Squid Game?
Netflix is
Squid Game,
doing
yeah.
a real life reality TV version of Squid Games. It looks good.
But without the death, right?
Of course, of course.
They're gonna die.
I was about to be into it. He's like after death.
They're just gonna maim and hurt him. They ain't gonna kill him.
This whole name and hurt.
All right. Number 46, A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night, 2014. Verse number 55, The Mist, 2007.
Oh, the mist.
The Mist wins by 82% of the total votes. First couple of things, Shannon said, you ever play tag with stun guns? No, I have not.
Got me fun as fuck.
What
No, he's psychotic.
Yeah. I'm quick.
I mean, I did with Roman candles, but stun guns, that's a little too far.
Shit. All right. Anyway.
Wait. Stun guns is too far. Roman candles is all right.
Hey, as long as you wear enough padding, Roman candles just gonna hit you and go away.
Yeah.
All right. Listen. Anyway, the Mist hurt my body. Anyway, the Mist had one of the most fucked up endings ever watched in my life. Yeah.
Oh, it really was.
Oh my goodness.
The only thing I like about it was the ending. The rest of the movie I thought was garbage.
How do you live with something after that though? You just murked everyone in the car, and then you get out of the car and you see the help was on the way. Help was right there. 2 seconds. You wait 2 seconds. You good. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, number 47, Drag Me to Hell, 2009. Verse number 54, Jacob's Ladder, 1999.
Damn.
On Twitter, this was a 50-50 split.
Wow.
Drag Me to Hell wins by 53% of the total votes.
Okay.
Number 48, House of Wax, 1953. Verse number 53, Creep 2, 2017.
Eee.
House of Wax wins by 69% of the total votes.
I just watched that remake yesterday, the one with Paris Hilton. It's so terrible.
Yeah.
What?
That
I got
movie
Paris Hilton. We know
only made
terrible.
money because we wanted to see Paris Hilton die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm not.
It was on Fear Fest, and I had just had it on in the background. So.
All right. Number 49, Hellraiser, 70. Number 49, Hellraiser, 1987. Or number 52, 13 Ghosts, 2001.
Ooh.
Hellraiser won on Twitter. 13 Ghosts won on Facebook. Hellraiser wins by 58% of the total votes.
That's
some
so
bullshit.
dumb. That is dumb.
I mean,
Yeah,
we
the first
talking Hellraiser
Hellraiser was
2
trash.
maybe, but the first one was boring as shit.
That's
Thank you.
gross. It is gross and boring.
Yeah.
I like
13
13
is
Ghosts.
Awesome.
I
13
think
Ghosts is the shit.
I thought 13 Ghosts should have went on, but I mean, it is what it is. All right. And last but not least in this round, number 50, Saw, 2004. Versus number 51, Carrie, 1976.
Oh.
Damn.
And Carrie wins by 56% of the total votes.
That was some bullshit. Saw should have been ranked a little bit better because I feel
Yeah.
like that was unfair to go against Gary.
Yeah, Saw's a little scarier because that could really happen. At least the first one. You know, could you imagine being in one of those situations? Like, and
Yeah,
that reverse
Saw.
bear trap thing haunted my nightmares.
So Saw is my favorite horror genre, quote unquote. And to me, I don't really think it's a horror movie, but it is what it is. Horror,
Torture porn.
Pretty much.
Saw 6. Saw 6 is my favorite Saw for a lot of reasons. One, Eddie Winslow's in it. Two, how he died. And spoiler alert, but how he died at the end when his body just melts off. His body just melts. It's just that's just chef's kiss.
Is that the newest one?
No, it's the Saw 6.
I don't know how many there are. I've only seen the first one.
The newest one is 10.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And
I want to watch that one because I think the story is interesting, but I can't watch people get killed like that. Like, just it's so gross. I don't like it.
So CJ, wait, do they count that bullshit movie that Chris Rock did?
Spiral?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I hope not. Jesus
I
Christ.
don't think. No, I think Spiral is his own. Yeah, I think that's his own thing.
I hope
Spiral that bad? I haven't seen
it. Was hard. Oh, that shit was horrible.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be good, and I was disappointed.
It was horrible. All right. Anyway,
Hey, real quick before we move on, now that the whole bracket was done for the most part of who's on it, I want to give a shout out to a movie that should have been on here, but just probably came out too late, and that's No One Will Save You. I don't know if any of you guys have seen that movie, but that movie is fantastic.
So I've seen really mixed reviews about that on TikTok. I want to watch it so I can form my own opinion because some people really loved it and some people thought it was garbage.
I loved it. I thought for being an alien type horror movie, it was well done. But for people that don't like movies where people don't talk, it might not be for everybody. So
aliens aren't really my kind of horror. Is the only thing. Like, I don't know.
I mean, I don't mind alien movies, but some alien movies do not hit well because I love Jordan Peele, but that Nope was horrible.
Nope, wasn't nope.
He said, yeah, that's a nope for nope.
It
All
was
right.
weird.
Yeah, it was. All right, round 2. Got Psycho versus Tales from the Hood. I think I'm the only person to vote for Tales from the Hood because Tales from the Hood, Psycho wins by 80% of the total votes. And again, the only reason why I don't vote for things that scare me, and there's only 2 movies that ever scare me, and really a movie in the miniseries. But the miniseries, the first scared the shit out of me. I'm not going.
Oh yeah, that's amazing.
Oh yeah.
Tales from the Hood, a single part of Tales from the Hood scared me, and that's those porcelain dolls.
Oh man, forget them.
Yeah.
My foster mom had some of those Jones, and I swear to God they moved. I swear to God they moved. All right?
Yeah.
And now that the government knows aliens are among us, I wonder if I ever hooked up.
Shanna, I gotta say we both probably have.
Beauty snatchers.
Oh God! All right, here's something's gonna piss me off, and we can have debates. Whoever wants smoke,
Oh boy,
can get smoke. Get Out versus A Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors. Dream Warriors wins by 61% of the total votes. Who wants smoke? Because I'll be damned. Listen, I'm not saying that. Listen, okay, here's the thing. I have to go off what would scare me more.
Mm-hmm.
Going for a better movie, and the concept is better acting. Is Get Out. Concept of better editing. I actually give it to Dream Warriors actually before better editing. But story, Get Out. Scary, and then overall, because it's a horror movie bracket. What scares me, because of who I am and what I am, will be the concept of Get Out.
right.
I do not. Freddy never scared me. I never had one time.
Look, go ahead, Amanda.
I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna jump in here and take the smoke because
I will too.
I think
Yes,
Get Out
go.
overall is a better movie, but
Yes.
Nightmare on Elm Street 3, The Dream Warriors, is iconic. It's the best one of the series. It's the first.
Is it
one
iconic?
where
It was. No, hold on.
Yes,
So sorry.
it is.
Let me cut you off. And y'all says iconic.
I'm gonna let you
However-
finish.
However, I'm not going to lie to you. Dream Warriors wasn't even in the top 200. I put it on there because y'all asked for it.
But fuck Rotten Tomatoes.
As we
I asked for
established, the list is wrong. The list,
Yeah.
I mean, that one should have been
The
higher.
list is horrible. We know that.
I mean, here's the thing. It's the first Freddy movie where Freddy starts acting like Freddy. I mean,
Yeah.
it's where he utters the line, "Welcome to primetime, bitch."
Bitch.
And it
Yeah.
has
And that kills.
are amazing. Like the nurse with her big old breast out, and then her face, that will mess you up in the tongue. And then it has like all the kids have powers. I mean, after the second Freddy movie, this one came
They
out.
knew they
it
fucked up.
revived the franchise.
They knew they fucked up in part
Like
2.
out of
because they
all of them,
completely went
except for
off.
maybe
Yeah.
Jason versus Freddy, it's the best one.
So
I love just Freddy though. I'm not going
it's
to lie.
funny.
Yeah, dude, that shit is amazing.
So Dre,
Yeah.
here's what I'm going to say, and I know we kind of talked about this. I think maybe in group chat once, or because I 100% agree with what you're saying. But like I said earlier, fear is relative. For me, Freddy is fucking terrifying because you have to go to sleep.
Mhm.
And I have had night terrors my entire life. I still do to this day. George had to wake me up last night because I was screaming and flailing in the bed. So I have always had nightmares. And when you're scared to go to sleep, it's terrifying. So I agree with what you're saying about Get Out, because to you, I completely understand why that would be scarier. For me, Freddy has always scared me, A, because of, what he looks like and all that crap, but 2, because you have to fucking sleep. You just have to. You can't escape it.
So couple things, and then CJ, you get your smoke as well. Because I mean, one I will acknowledge that night terrors are horrible. I mean, I know some friends that have them, so that I can't. I'm not gonna argue or touch.
It's not ideal.
Yeah. Okay. Second, though, but for me and people that I know,
Right.
no, Freddy's not scary to us because even when we fall asleep, we're not going to run from him. Like I said, I think it was Cam that said, "Oh, we want to see Freddy survive in the hood."
Yeah.
But
I just think the concept of knowing you can't go to sleep or you might die is what makes it scary. But
I think personally, and TJ, you go next. But I think personally, it wasn't enough people of color voting on this. Me personally, just me personally, because again, iconic, quote unquote, iconic as Nightmare on Elm Street 3 is, I don't think it's overall scarier or better movie than Get Out. CG, go ahead.
All right, I'm the one who had this movie put on the list. It's in my top 4. That's why I voted for it. That was it. I knew that was it. Like, yeah. Like, fuck that. No, this is my top 4. Don't get it. Like, no.
All right. Okay. Well, here's another one that it never pissed me off, but I wanted to say anyway. Us versus Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Texas Chainsaw Massacre wins by 73% of the total votes. Now, I'm okay with this, honest truth, because, like I said, Jordan Peele, who is a good director, but however, when you make something like Get Out, it's hard to put other shit over Get Out because that show's damn near fucking great.
he's always trying to outdo it.
Yeah, however, us wasn't bad, and I do think that us 70% is a lot to lose by. That shit should be a little bit smaller for me. It should be a bigger blowout. I love Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm not mad at it winning. I'm just mad at it wins by so much.
But if you go by the logic that you like to use, Us couldn't really happen. Texas Chainsaw, at least the first one, could really happen.
Yeah, and again,
but they're both great. Yeah.
I'm just mad that it lost by that much.
Yeah,
by so much.
Yeah, it should have been in the 50s to me personally. All right, and Shannon says she loved Us.
I did too. It was really good.
Yeah.
Like I said, it was scarier than Get Out to me.
Well, and I'll agree because as iconic as that Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie is, it's kind of dated for me. When I try to rewatch it, it's boring as hell. Us was creepy, though. I feel like the trailer was creepier than the actual movie.
I got 5 on it. That shit right there.
That was so good. That is my favorite thing from the movie.
They're outside and they look like us.
I think the 2003 remake of Texas Chainsaw made it a little better, I thought.
Yeah, I agree. Though that 2022 version, the Legacy sequel, don't watch it. It's booty, man. It's the most garbage film.
If you want to feel amazing,
Halloween Legacy sequel,
get drunk or high and watch Texas Chainsaw 2.
The Next Generation.
No, part 2.
Oh, part 2.
The next I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. Part 3 is the Next Generation.
The one with Dennis Hopper.
Yeah, the one where Leatherface dresses up as a chick.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Number 5, Alien, 1979, or Fright Night, 1985. Alien won on Twitter. Fright Night actually won on Facebook. Good. Alien wins by 54% of the total votes.
Boo.
Yeah, you hate Alien that much?
I hate mad at it.
No, I love Fright Night.
Fright Night is pretty good.
It is. What's her name? Amanda Beers back in the day. Yeah.
Marcy.
Yeah, Marcy Rhodes. Marcy Darcy.
Marcy Darcy.
King Kong, 1933 versus the Blair Witch Project. Blair Witch Project won on Twitter. King Kong won on Facebook. King Kong wins by 52% of the total votes.
Wow, dude.
Blair Witch wasn't scary till the last 15 minutes.
Hey, but that last 15 minutes.
Have you watched that old King Kong movie? That is not scary at all.
Oh, I know it's not. You're right. Josh, you're right. That last 15 minutes was fucking intense.
Oh, to this day, if I walk into a room and somebody's in the corner with their face away from me, I'm running.
Yeah, you are
out.
I'd be like, what's over there?
Yeah. I found nothing about it scary. I laughed the entire time.
All right.
Especially when he admitted to fucking kick them out of the river. Oh, I laughed so hard. Oh, you fucking idiot.
You're like that guy when I went and saw Anaconda. We saw Anaconda in the theater when I was in high school, and this guy, this like big, just giant, fat redneck in overalls with like a wife beater underneath. He was laughing hysterically, and like his whole body was like shaking and like deep guttural laugh every time somebody got murdered. Me and my
That
friends
was
were like,
me.
I was scared of this guy.
Anaconda was hilarious though.
Oh yeah, it
Like
was.
Yeah,
Ice Cube.
So
He was the hero.
So I do want to say this though about Anaconda. First of all, Anaconda is a scary movie. Just people let people know that horror movie. However, my mom, she wouldn't get off the bed for 2 days straight because the fucking snake came through the fucking floor. she would not get off the bed whatsoever. It's like what's so fucking.
Can't blame her.
Yeah. No, not at all.
28 Days Later versus Child's Play. Child's Play wins by 64% of the total votes.
Dolls are scary.
Yeah, for real.
Bride of Frankenstein versus Candyman. Bride won on Twitter. Candyman won on Facebook. Candyman wins by 67% of the total votes.
Nice.
Another Jordan Peele, not directed movie, but movie he produced it, was
Right.
Candyman 2021. Jaws versus The Wolfman. Jaws wins by 93% of the total votes.
Yeah, that's it should. I had this dream where, and it was scary then, but now of course I laugh at it. And this was when I was in high school, and I still remember it. We're at the beach and we're doing whatever, and we see Jaws, and so I'm really, really scared. So I'm running to go with my mom, and Jaws comes out of the ocean and stands up on his two, like on his tail fin, and starts running after me.
You got chased by Deborah Jones?
And so we go over to our apartment, and I close the door, and he's like knocking on the door, still standing there on his tail fin.
Oh,
Oh boy.
all right. All right. Frankenstein versus Dawn of the Dead. Dawn of the Dead won on Twitter. Frankenstein won on Facebook. Frankenstein wins by 62% of the total votes.
Nice.
The Exorcist versus Shaun of the Dead. The Exorcist wins by 72% of the total votes.
Yeah.
The Omen versus Final Destination. Final Destination wins by 60% of the total votes.
Oh. Okay.
Aliens, plural, versus Don't Breathe. Don't Breathe wins by 70% of the total votes.
Boo.
I'll fuck with y'all.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Really? Oh, okay.
I gotta do it once. Every single time. Sorry.
Yeah.
No. Aliens wins by 70% of the total votes.
Yeah, Space Marines.
Space Force.
Space Force. Those motherfuckers. That's just hilarious.
The Silence of the Lambs versus Zombieland. Silence won on Twitter. Zombieland actually won on Facebook. Silence of the Lambs wins by 57% of the total votes.
Ridiculous.
All right. So here's our first Friday vote. And people, the first time listening on what a Friday vote is. When we start doing these brackets, Friday won by 50.5% of the total votes. That's the closest you can get. It won about 3 times in a row. So we call all 50.5 votes Friday votes. So here's our first Friday vote. It is Halloween versus The Shining.
Wow.
Halloween won on Twitter. The Shining won on Facebook. Halloween wins by 50.5% of the total votes.
Wow.
Woo!
Rosemary Baby versus A Nightmare on Elm Street. A Nightmare on Elm Street wins by 70% of the total votes.
Okay.
Poltergeist versus House on Haunted Hill. Poltergeist wins by 87% of the total votes.
Dang.
Okay.
The Cabin in the Woods versus Paranormal Activity. The Cabin in the Woods wins by 75% of the total votes.
I thought you said Criminal Activity.
Well, it was. You will see it. The Conjuring 2 versus Tremors. Tremors wins by 64%.
No fucking way.
I'm dead serious.
With us again?
No. Tremors wins by 64% of the votes.
Hey, Tremors does got a following though. Like people that
It
mess
does.
with Tremors, man.
Mhm.
Uncultured swine.
That's me. I fuck with Tremors.
Host or Scream. Scream wins by 94% of the total votes.
Yeah.
Right.
Here's another Friday vote. Little Shop of Horror or Evil Dead 2. Evil Dead won on Twitter. Little Shop of Horror won on Facebook. Little Shop of Horror wins by 50.5% of the total votes.
Can't we just throw them both out?
Should have been more.
1408 versus the Evil Dead. The Evil Dead wins by 73% of the total votes.
Wow.
Hmm.
Hey, I don't know about that, man. That first Evil Dead movie is not good.
No.
And fortunately, scary as fuck.
The second one's only good because you know it's funny.
Exactly.
The Birds or The Mist.
Birds.
The Birds won on Twitter. The Mist won on Facebook. The Mist wins by 52% of the total votes.
Wow.
Wow.
I got attacked by a bird in a Walmart parking lot once. It was in October, like right now when all the birds are like around, and we had eaten at BJ's the night before. My daughter left her pizza crust somehow in the back seat. So I'm loading groceries in and these birds just come flying trying to get that bread. I peed myself a little bit.
I don't blame you, man. I do.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing scary.
The
That's
year
just being at Walmart.
the year that I came to Oregon, that year I came to Oregon in June. I want to say in May around that time, there was a something in Philly. I don't know why, but there was just dead birds dropping from the sky. And I wasn't just joking. I saw a couple of them just dropping from the sky. We didn't know what the hell was going on and like that.
I remember that.
Yeah, but they're just dropping for some reason.
They were the drones. Birds aren't real, remember? Their batteries went dead.
Right?
Scream 2 versus Carrie. Carrie wins by 69% of the total votes.
Too low.
It versus Hellraiser. It wins by 65% of the total votes.
Too low.
Mandy versus House of Wax. House of Wax wins by 70% of the total votes. And last but not least, Ready or Not or Drag Me to Hell. Drag Me to Hell wins by 62% of the total votes.
All right.
So we're on round 3. The highest seeded horror movie will get an automatic bye to the quarterfinals. We have Psycho versus A Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors. Psycho wins by 63% of the total votes, which means that Psycho will be the highest seed, will go on to the quarterfinals.
Nice.
We have Alien versus a Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Alien won on Twitter. Texas won on Facebook. Alien wins by 52% of the total votes.
Wow. Disagree with that.
We have King Kong versus Child's Play. Child's Play wins by 69% of the total votes.
Dang, I'm surprised that wasn't higher.
Right.
We have Jaws or Candyman. On Facebook, this was a 50-50 split. Jaws wins by 67% of the total votes.
Okay.
Got Frankenstein versus Final Destination. Final Destination wins by 68% of the total votes.
I would have thought that would have been higher too. When Frankenstein drowns that little girl, though, that is really like I don't like to watch that part, so it's scary.
The Exorcist or Nightmare on Elm Street.
Mm.
The Exorcist wins by 62% of the total votes.
Okay.
Aliens, plural, versus Tremors. Aliens wins by 68% of the total votes.
I would have voted for Tremors on that one. Just for nostalgia. Just for nostalgia.
The Silence of the Lambs or Scream. The Silence of the Lambs wins by 64% of the
Are
total
you
votes.
fucking kidding me?
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
I can't believe that.
Halloween versus The Evil Dead. On Twitter, Halloween won. On Facebook, The Evil Dead won. Halloween wins by 54% of the total votes.
God.
Damn, man, that's too low.
That's
And I don't
just-
even like the first one, but that's still too low.
TJ got all his friends to come vote against Halloween on Facebook.
Poltergeist versus The Mist. Poltergeist wins by 80% of the total votes.
Okay.
Okay. I liked The Fog better than The Mist.
Yeah.
The Cabin in the Woods or Carrie. Carrie wins by 61% of the total votes.
Very nice.
Little Shop of Horror or House of Wax. Little Shop of Horror wins by 74% of the total votes.
Wow. Okay.
And It versus Drag Me to Hell, It wins by 85% of the total votes.
Okay.
All right, so we're on round 4. Psycho is automatically into the quarterfinals. The lower part of this will be automatically going on to the semifinals. We have Alien versus Child's Play. Alien won on Twitter. Child's Play won on Facebook. Alien wins by 53% of the total vote.
Who are these people voting for
Much
this
as
as
I
a
like
better horror
Alien-
movie?
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think they got it wrong.
We got Jaws versus Final Destination. On Facebook, this is a 50-50 split. And actually, there's 2 more 50-50 splits on Facebook in this round. But this was a 50-50 split. Jaws wins by 62% of the total votes.
Mm.
I could have gone either way on that one.
We have The Exorcist or Carrie.
Ooh.
The Exorcist wins by 58% of the total votes.
That's
Yeah,
just terrifying.
Here, we have Aliens versus It. On Facebook, this was a 50-50 split. Aliens wins by 58% of the total votes.
What the
That is
hell,
so
man?
dumb. That is so dumb.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
You already know how I feel about that movie being in this bracket. So leave it alone.
We have The Silence of the Lambs versus Little Shop of Horror. On Facebook, this was a 50-50 split. The Silence of the Lambs wins by 67% of the total votes.
I don't care because neither one of them should still be here.
Mm.
And now we have Halloween versus Poltergeist.
Mm.
Halloween won on Twitter. Poltergeist won on Facebook. Halloween wins by 54% of the total votes.
Yeah.
So in the quarterfinals, The Exorcist automatically goes to the final 4. We need to see what other 3 movies will meet The Exorcist. So we have Psycho versus Halloween.
Ugh.
Halloween wins by 65% of the total votes.
Oh, I thought Psycho won that. Okay.
Nope. Halloween
I'm
won.
with it.
Totally.
We have Alien versus The Silence of the Lambs. Silence of the Lambs wins by 55% of the total votes.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
And then we have Jaws versus Aliens. Jaws wins by 59% of the total votes.
Finally fucking rid of those alien movies.
Hey,
Jesus.
yeah, the first Alien sucked. The second Alien was amazing, and Jaws was weak.
Now we have the final four. We have Jaws versus Halloween.
Oh,
On Twitter, Halloween won. On Facebook, Jaws won.
come on, Facebook.
Jaws wins by 52% of the total votes.
Okay, I take back what I said about Jaws.
That is totally stupid.
And then we have The Exorcist versus The Silence of the Lambs. Silence of the Lambs win on Twitter. The Exorcist won on Facebook. The Exorcist wins by 53% of the total
Thank
votes.
God.
All right, so right now we're going to be doing the third place game. All of us was going to vote because Casey had to back out, so I get the vote as well. However, though, one of the votes will go to the fan voter because I just started that. So the fan voter gets one vote, and I will say who they picked after we go. So we're gonna go ladies first. Amanda, you first. What's the better? Oh, all right, well,
Halloween. Halloween.
I don't even know why you asked her.
I forgot what's there, so give me a minute. All right, so Amanda, all right, we went to 104 horror movies. What's the third best movie? Is it number 25, The Silence of the Lambs, 1991, or number 26, Halloween, 1978?
God, I don't know. It's such a tough choice. Whatever. Like, Halloween. It's Halloween.
All right, CJ.
All right, you know how I feel about Halloween,
Uh-huh.
but at the same time, Silence of the Lambs is not a horror movie, so unfortunately, I have to pick Halloween.
All right, Joshua.
And CJ took the words out of my mouth, man. Without that alone, I'm going with Halloween as well.
All right, so it's on me. The Silence of the Lambs is not a horror movie.
Right.
However, though, I'm not afraid of either one.
And they both could technically really happen. So that's the other thing is it's like.
So just so I prevent a sweep, I'm going to go with The Silence of the Lambs. All right.
You had to do it to me, didn't you?
Yep. However, though, social media, The Silence of the Lamb won on Twitter. Halloween won on Facebook. Halloween wins by 60% of the votes, which means that it's a 4-1 for Halloween. So Halloween is number 3.
Woo.
Silence of the Lambs number 4.
I want to know how Casey would have voted. I think he would have voted the same way because he doesn't think Silence is a horror movie either.
Yeah, I agree.
However, though, this is not about third. This is about the best. I want to thank you three for coming out and everybody's listening, watching live. Casey, because I know his internet's messing up, but thank you for coming out as well. But we need to see what's the best horror movie according to this bracket. Is it number 12, Jaws, 1975? Or number 17, The Exorcist, 1973? And big shout out to the 70s because y'all had some bangers and
right?
movie-wise. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All right. However, though, Jaws won on Twitter, actually. The Exorcist won on Facebook. The Exorcist wins by 57% of the total votes.
If Jaws had won, I might have thrown stuff.
I'd rather Jaws win.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, like rewatching The Exorcist, like I never found it scary. I found it funnier than anything. But I get that it traumatized like a whole generation of people.
My mom, she's terrified of that movie.
Like we wouldn't have got all those Possession of Emily Rose and all those demon possession
Conjuring.
movies without, The Conjuring without it. So
yeah,
I appreciate it, especially because I don't think Josh should have made it this far.
No, it should not have.
But that's like I ain't scared of a shark, Like I ain't getting in water.
I'm scared of sharks, but
so got the truth. I'm more scared of Jaws than The Exorcist. Because again, even though I'm not going to get in the water, because you notice I used to live in Seaside, which literally what it means is there's a sea on the side of the damn town. I never stuck my foot in that water. Period. I've been to that beach. I played in that beach. I played volleyball in that beach. I never put my foot in that damn water, and I'll be damned if I do. So
I love the ocean.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
It was just my time.
Yeah, no.
I'm more.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of Jaws. I'm afraid of Jabberjaw. Yeah, Jabberjaw can still get me, but I'm not afraid of Jaws. Yeah.
I thought The Exorcist was because I rewatched it recently because I know Harvey loves it, and for me it was always a hard watch because it's so vulgar, but and not that I'm offended by vulgarity, but the part with the cross was just too much for me. I did not care for that. But besides that part, I will say it was pretty scary, especially if you do believe in, the devil and demonic possession and whatever. Then I could see how that would be terrifying. And my mom was raised Catholic, and she saw that movie when she was a teenager. So yeah,
All right. Well, listen.
I agree with Josh. I laughed most of the way to that movie.
I want to thank you three for coming on. All right. Let's say our goodbyes, starting with CJ.
All right. Yeah. Thanks for having me on again. Another great bracket in the books. And I'm going to go try to find something to eat and I'll go back to sleep. All right.
All right, Joshua.
Hey, it was fun. I enjoyed it. Looking forward to next year because Rotten Tomatoes doesn't know what they're doing. But overall, good time.
And Amanda.
Sorry, in my head, I'm picturing CJ laughing his ass off at your mother sucks cock in hell.
Dude, that was a great line.
Reagan was kind of funny. Low key, Demonic Reagan was funny.
So my thing about that is, if you actually believe in demons, I mean, she could be right though. She probably is.
I know, right? Yeah,
His mama just died. His mama just died.
But if you believe in demons, and if you think that she's telling the truth, because demons don't really lie. They just. I mean, listen.
She knew.
Again, she would know. She would know. I mean,
yeah. Sorry, my mama down in hell giving sloppy toppies. Yeah, she was that double twist. She was fit.
I will say I laughed at that part, but I'm just imagining CJ watching it, and I kind of wish I could have seen your reaction the first time you heard that.
Oh, dude, that was amazing.
Thank you for having me. This is fun. Shanna and I will be doing this bracket. I believe we talked about on Monday. I think we maybe still have to iron that out, but we want to do it on our own and fix some of these blasphemous mistakes. So. If only we could add our own movies. But anyway, this was fun. Check out the podcasts at I Did Not Make These Rankings, podcastnetwork.com.
All right. And then everyone, next week we'll be doing comedy movies of 1980s bracket review. Stay tuned for that. Everyone here knows that they can come on and do these for one-on-one. Josh was about to do his, if you're watching live, he's about to do his really, really soon. However, though, and everybody else listening live and listening can come on and do these as well. However, they got to do a bracket that I already made because even though I love doing these brackets, these are a bitch to make. With that being said, my name is DeAndre Robinson, and we are out.